Follow That Taxi Stories. According to Reddit. Number 10. A personal trainer at my old gym did this. He saw a guy shoot another guy in the head and then jump into a car. So he got into the cab so that the shooter wouldn't get away. The cabbie followed the car for a bit until he learned that he was following a murderer, and he pulled over and refused. Turns out the shooter was an undercover police officer who sped away because he thought the victim's friends would get to the scene before the cops. Intriguing. Well, if it ain't just like the police to speed away from the scene of the crime they commit. I'm kidding. Here's hoping everybody's having a good day. Things are making sense. Bliggity, bliggity, blah, blah. Love ya. You know? Shouldn't there be a goal down there? Get it together. As we continue up to number 9, which of course has been deleted in the 6 hours since this Reddit thread has been up. Get a grip, site. And the mods deleted it too. Amazing. Number 9 says, that was literally me in Berlin one night. I had just stepped out of a taxi when I realized within seconds that I left my iPhone on the back seat. I hailed the next cab that I could, jumped in, and literally pointed and yelled, "Follow that car," and we were on. I think the guy was pretty into it too, like both our childhood dreams had come to life, got the phone back, and we both had a good laugh. Did you freeze frame while the credits rolled? How are you, everybody? You know? Linda says, where's the tip jar? This tip jar? Trickle, 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 trickle. Wow. There it is. Where? Wait, that's something else. Alrighty. As we continue up this list, we arrive at number 8. I did that once as a passenger. We said it was a joke. We were in a group of 6 and couldn't fit in a single cab. So I went into the second cab and said, "Follow that cab." We expected the driver to laugh it off and ask for our destination. Instead, he just took off and followed the first cab. Pretty amazing. Now that's what I'm talking about. I wonder if this has happened to anybody in real life, you know? Fredrickson says, how is number 9 something worthy of being banned for? It makes you wonder. It makes you wonder. Usually you have to assume that, things are getting banned because maybe this question's been asked before, and the person that's writing what we saw get banned is somebody just copying and pasting it from the last time that it was entered. But, no, we can't assume anything based on this entry. It's super tame. Someone says, did he at least change the radio station to epic car chase music? And, somebody, as the driver of the cab is like, I have a mixtape for this actual occasion. Somebody says Sterling Archer approves, and Poem for Your Sprog actually commented on this deleted entry. He turns the key and pounds the play, and picks his tune and pulls away. Hits the gas, and on his own, he smiles and whispers, "Danger zone." It's a shame. Now this is a risky click. No, I'm not gonna click it. Oh boy. Whoever Scout Zan is, a good way to get everybody to think that you're like 14 years old or just a spaz in your own right is to just mention that you're probably going to get yourself banned within the first and only 2 comments that everybody sees. Like, we get it. You consider yourself edgy, cool, or relevant because you're old enough to drink, or maybe not. Maybe you're not old enough to drink, and that's why it's a big enough deal for you to talk about how you're constantly probably going to get banned. I leave my mods, my friendly neighborhood mods in control. And I think that they probably do expect you to make somehow even more an ass of yourself. And I'm just saying, hey man, nobody's forcing you to type anything into the chat. Don't do it, man. But it's your life. Live it the way you want to live it. Call JG Wentworth 877. Make an ass of yourself now. People are taking me seriously, but I want to be stupid now. So I'm gonna smack my head into the keyboard. Smack my head into it now. That's you right now. You know what I'm talking about? What happened? Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh my god. I like that this guy goes, hey Kyle, have you ever considered signing since you have a Chad voice?
Trust me,
yeah.
Pro Gaming, I understood what you said. I was just trying to make fun of you.
Signing.
Yeah. What?
Yeah, my dude.
Excellent way to come into anybody's chat.
It's like singing, you know what I meant. Yeah, we knew what you meant, but you should write what you mean. Otherwise, what are you, a woman?
You knew what I meant, okay? I can't be expected to say what I actually mean all the time. You need to just start assuming, like all respectable people do. Alright?
What the hell? This is not... Listen, ladies and gentlemen. I know this is a short list tonight. Don't make yourself the target of the real entertainment in here. You know, I should be thanking you. But in reality, I love you enough to let you know, hey, my tongue... You know how you listen how dumb I sound because I'm trying to like not trip over my tongue, which is giving me issues. All right. Okay. So let the spectacle be me. You don't have to. You guys, I love you. Don't you what? The other guy was like, I'm gonna get banned, guys. I'm gonna get banned. Did you hear me the first time? Oh. Okay. Number 7, bro. This sort of happened to me about 20 years ago. On the list of follow that taxi stories, in case somebody forgot. All right. Not a taxi driver. Oh, here we go. The real Reddit list has begun. Although I was driving down a main road and running around with a baseball bat, and then a cop, and then I come up. Then come cop cars parked on a side street. Oh, he was driving down a main road and saw a dude running around with a baseball bat, and then come cop cars parked on the side street. Then come them. Okay. Young me decides that I want to get involved, so I pull down the side street and found a cop on foot a good distance away from his car. I told him about baseball bat guy, and he gets on his radio. I guess he got an immediate update on his radio. Looks at how far he is from the car and says, can you drive me down the road? I'm thinking, fuck yeah, I'll not tell him to jump in. He does. I'm seriously driving around back roads with a cop riding shotgun giving me directions while on his radio. It only lasted for about 2 minutes and then he jumps out to pursue the guy on foot. Not a very satisfying ending to the story since I never found out what happened, but damn it, that's my story. A guy with a baseball bat. Well, there you go. Stripe says, hey Kyle, do you like video games? I've been thinking about trying one of these days. I heard recently that some guy won a couple $1 million, playing some sort of video game. But I only know about things that Jimmy Fallon and Jenna Marbles tell me about because I'm stupid. Okay. She says, I know it's a pretty niche hobby, but I thought I'd just ask. The haha at the end, dude. Holy shit. That's parody. Okay. You just got me demonetized because I enjoyed it too much. All right. Oh my God. Oak, that's not edgy. How dare you? How dare you? A topic that would be on nobody's minds if not for a tragic incident involving an Italian and Iranian man. I don't care what you heard. That is that dude's ooh boy. Listen, let's continue. Number 6. Wow. A friend of mine is a taxi driver, and this has happened to him. An elderly man rushed inside his taxi and pointed out loud to follow a red Toyota. The man never explains why to follow, just tries to frantically call to someone. My friend asked multiple times if they need to call the police, and the man just waved no and pointed to follow the car. They circle around the town, finally end up in front of a house where the car followed parks. As the car stops, the man says, "Hold up a moment, I'll pay," and jumps out of the car. An elderly lady steps out of the red Toyota, and the man, apparently her husband, starts to scream, "Why did you left me at the mall? Why did you left me? Why did you left me? Why did you left me? You left me." The woman is waving her hands and screaming back, "What are you screaming about? You are here!" and walks inside the house like nothing has happened. The man returns and pays the drive, being sorry about it all the time. My friend thought they were following a burglar or something, but it turned out that the lady just forgot her husband at the mall. Funny situation in a way, but sad in way too, as my friend said. What an entry. What a list, dude. I'm sorry, guys. I'll show you what I want to say what is on Reddit right now, but what I mean, a lack thereof. There's nothing on Reddit right now. There is nothing on Reddit right now. Because I read the What Knowledge Might Save Your Life one day earlier today. What myth might end up killing you? That sounds so cool. I'll read that after. Okay. Number 5. I used to ride a Pedicab, which is like a bicycle taxi in New York City. A drunk finance bro told me to follow his friend who was running away. I caught him about a block and a half, and the bro jumps out of my trike, not paying, and tackles his friend. He then came back to me and gave me $40. But he said, I lived in New York for 30 years, and I thought they were pedicabs. Well, this dude spelled it with a D like it's a pedicure. Like a foot cab. I bet that's a whole different cab experience. Ladies. Do you think we know anybody in the stream that is into women's feet?
I thought someone did say here that they like feet.
If someone was into man feet, do you think I could get paid? Yeah. Just a question. If people are gonna sell bathwater, I need to make that money, baby. Jeez. Fetal says it's the most common fetish. Are you joking? Are you joking? Come on. Come on, man. Listen. What are the top fetishes? Because I would consider boobs fetishes, right? So how is anything below that? How is anything below that? So it has to be weirder than boobs?
I'm sure you can fetishize people that it will.
Listen, this is clearly going to fall into what our definition of fetish is. So, fetish definition. Because, it's a kink to most people. Fetish, a form of sexual desire in which gratification is linked to abnormal degree to a particular object, like an item of clothing or a part of the body. A part of the body, those are the titties.
Yeah.
Abnormal degree, me, titties. So, what you saying? Me titties. Me become titties. Me 1 2 titty. Tit 1 tit 2. Titty come through. Oh my god. Titty from the bottom. Titty to the floor. Titty 1,000. Titty 1 more. Okay. Jesus. No. So look, again, this is going to fall into what your definition of a fetish is, because Google defines, which is to say the dictionary defines, a fetish as a form of sexual desire in which gratification is linked to a particular object, item of clothing, or part of the body. And guess what? The boobs are a part of the body. So there's that, There you go. So yeah, I mean, I don't know, maybe kinks is the better term? No, dude. Listen, fetal freak. You're not listening. An abnormal degree to a particular object, item of clothing, or part of the body. It doesn't say that the item or part of the body needs to be abnormal. It says to an abnormal degree. Nobody says that the boobs need to be abnormal. Okay? So I'm sorry, homie. Like I said, it's going to fall down to what your definition of fetish is, because the dictionary defines a fetish as a form of sexual desire in which gratification is linked to an abnormal degree to a particular object, item of clothing, or part of the body. And like I said 3 times now, the titty is a part of the body. Abnormal degree, not abnormal part. So I'm sorry, boob fetish counts, my dude. It counts. And bruh, it's way more of a thing that guys are all about than feet. Sorry. If only because it's normal. Normal. And also, I'm pretty sure roleplay could be considered like a kink or a fetish. And that's got to edge out feet. Because I know that more people than would be into feet would be into the idea of roleplaying.
Hey, look, I'm gonna pretend I don't want it, but I really do. Make it happen.
What is this list? What is this list?
That's so sweet.
What?
Seraphine Bear? Is that how you pronounce that?
Seraphine Bear.
Seraphine? Yep.
Long-time watcher, first-time commenter. My top is off for you. Wow, that's so sweet. There's a pig. Whoa, wow. Did they that they knew that I'd make a piggish comment? Wow. They're clairvoyant. Clairvoyant bear. Wow. I'm glad that you say that, I make you happy. Me and all my other Kyels here, The Kyels, thank you. Thank you. What a freak. I'm so Kyle with it. He's so Kyle with it. Remember the rest of this list. Number 4. I was a noodle. I don't see what's funny. What the hell is rope play? Oh my god. She said rope play is a guy who never talks about feet. Hey, for real. Yeah. Let's role play we in a world where furries don't exist. Okay. Number 4. I was in New Orleans role playing once, and a cab I was in got sideswiped by a drunk driver. The drunk driver then took off. I told the cab to follow him, which he did. We ended up in the parking lot, and we watched them go into an apartment building. The cabbie had the station call the cops. I wrote a statement for the cabbie, and he called me a new cab while he waited for the cops. Even though he wrote wanted for the cops. But, I guess we have experience trying to figure out what people mean instead of what they actually say. Because of people rolling in and out of the stream chat talking, bro. Man, have you considered signing? Bruh, I ain't signing a damn thing. Homie, you better show me what's written on that. Trying to get me to sign something, talk about, just want your autograph. You a damn lie. Trying to forge my bing bongs on documents.
Why are you gonna do that?
Raphael says, I'm in the place to be. Damn, you about to start rapping, Raphael? You about to start rapping? Bing, bing, boom, bing, boom, bing, boom, bing, boom, boom, bing, bing. If anybody can tell me what song that is, that goes bing, bing, boom, bing, boom, bing, boom, bing, boom. whether you're listening right now or after the fact, if you are gangster enough to be able to tell me what that is, please watch me go to number 3. I asked a taxi driver that question many years back. He said that happened on 2 separate occasions, and both times a wife was trying to catch her cheating husband. Nice. Some Jessica Jones shit. Update: I have been getting a lot of comments on whether the husband cheated on the wife. And I'm not sure about that, but the story I was told was from 2 different couples. Also, one of the wives actually caught her husband meeting the mistress. Wow. That's so sad. I think I should ask Reddit a question right now. Give me this window. You can finish the list first. So you are at number 3, and we arrive at number 2. I followed the car. It stopped in a suburban house. The dude went into the house. They were family and didn't have room for him with them. Aww. What a roller coaster. Reality is often quite disappointing. I suppose this shit happens. Guys, what's going on in your lives? What's going on in your days? I hope you're having the time of your life, Sometimes it's unpredictable, but in the end, it's right. I hope you have the time of your life. Seraphin says, thank you. You two are my favorite people to watch on this wacky website. Well, you're probably running out of people. If people are waking up to what YouTube is putting off, if they smelling what the YouTube is cooking, if you smell YouTube about to hit everybody with the YouTube's elbow, you know what I mean? That's old school. Oh my god, that feels like 1,000 years ago now. That feels like 1,000 years ago. Oof. Scout says, I found an amazing girl. I feel so lucky. Well, you hold on to her meaty flaps, her chunks, and you go, wow, this chick's real, and enjoy it for as long as it lasts, or until you get bored with it, until she gets bored with you, until she finds something better, until you find something better, until one of you dies. It's the circle of life. Oh my god, it's the circle. I hope there's soda in the fridge. Is there soda? Yes. Is it in the fridge? No. Oh my god. I feel like I gotta sneeze. Excuse me. Excuse me.
God bless you.
The comedy is somebody could have just taken the part where it sounded like I was about to sneeze, but it sounded like I was gonna start crying. I was like, I sneeze. Thank you. Sorry. Seraphin comes in here and they compliment the content, if that's what this can be called, and then they're just like, they're treated to a sound of a person sneezing a little bit too close to the microphone. And here comes Kimberly Nelson with a subscription.
It's your girl, Kimberly. I was on the internet the other day and I saw a girl bouncing her butt up and down in some water in the bathtub, and then she was like, I'm gonna sell it, and I was like, what? And I need to get on the internet and do that myself. Shit. If other people can do it and get away with it, oh my god.
So did you see that there was this lady on Twitter that was she was in a Twitch stream trying to breastfeed a little kid, but she knew exactly what she was doing, dude. And then they're using the whole,
we are such a long way away from normalizing breastfeeding that it is sick, and people need to stop sexualizing boobies.
And it's like, okay, but it's, the site's rule is, look, don't be nuding. No nudity. You want to do what you got to do with your kid, you need to just go do that in another room. Hey, you don't need to be streaming around the clock. There is an opening, there is a time, you can do this. You can put something up, if you want to even sit in the same room, you can put up just like a little, you watch this button that I'm gonna press. You know, I'm one of the laziest content creators I would imagine, but even I know how to just transition a scene on OBS. You know, whether you're using Streamlabs or whatever your crap is, you can just blot that out. I could be looking up all kinds of crazy stuff right now. Here's a just a taste of all the stuff I'm looking.
Hamburger.
Whoa! You should see what's go. Oh, it's all over what the hell? And then oh no, don't hurt me. You know what I'm talking about? Who knows what's going on right now, because I've just made it so that it's not sharing the feed. And even if I were sharing whatever, I could just turn off the camera real quick, pause that crap. But she is so desperately looking for the attention that will come with breastfeeding, knowing that it's a controversial thing to do right now. What's even more sickening is that your prop, you know what I mean, in this instance, is actually a living child. You're using a living child, like a baby, as a prop. Imagine that kid growing up and knowing that you were just using him as a tool in your little, you know, in your personal agenda to try to get attention. The funny part is, the reason that I retweeted it, so if you're following me on Twitter, you can go over there and see what I tweeted, is because somebody had the perfect comment. It says something like, you can see the lady jerk the baby when the baby takes his mouth off of her nipple, because she's scared of like exposing herself, because she knows that it'll get the channel screwed, which is, you know, what she's already flirting with already. But she like jerks the baby's whole head back into her boob, and you can see the baby like kind of resist, like the baby get whiplash. It is too comedic. Okay, so look, I want you guys to stay out of trouble on social media. You know, it's so easy. It's so easy. Half the internet is for normies. Just don't turn any heads. You know. Do I need to? I'm gonna start like a bunch of cringe stuff. I need to go find entries to read for the repulsive reality thing today before the day passes. So I love ya. Sorry today's list was short. It would be longer, but I'm trying to get this tongue sorted, you know? Yeah, poor baby. Dave says a sneeze is more like foreplay for Kyle's gross noises. Hopefully, I haven't really made any of those. And hopefully I've kept from making too crazy an ass of myself tonight in the way of noises. So this was a shorter list. Wait, did I say that I wanted to look at the what myths might end up killing you one day? Nice. I'm hoping a minotaur kills me. That'd be a rad way to go. A joke. I'm Korean. Koreans believe in fan death. I sleep with 3 fans on during the summer. Someone please tell my mom I love her. Amazing. I wonder if there's like comments here. Like, you know. John Lennon was killed by a fan. That's not funny.
At all.
Come on.
So tragic.
You know? DS tries to smother me sometimes. She was a fan of me, you know. She gonna kill me. Help. All right, I love you guys.
Not funny.
Okay, I'm kidding. God, jeez, it's a big deal.
You could get me and you in trouble.
How? Look, everything's fine. Okay.
False accusations.
Look, if you want notifications, go into the Discord. If you found something as juicy as that one video that we were watching where like the lady was tearing the guy a new butthole because he didn't want to marry her, snap that to me. Snapchat Kyle. If you want to join, you know, click the join button. I believe in you. Special shout out to all my members, all right? Oh my God. If you want to become a patron, I believe in you. That link's in the description too. Shout out to all of my patrons. Promise I'll never do that again. And otherwise, you guys got nothing to worry about. You know, you'll see me again soon. Stay out of trouble, you know? This is this guy's 3rd comment. He says I haven't been banned, but we will send you to gay baby jail just for the fun of it. You know, if only there were a way to make it so that these timeouts rolled over into the next street. Am I gonna get banned? I'm not gonna get banned, am I? I didn't get banned. Oh my god, I'm gonna get banned. Oh, I'm 12 years old. Hadu says, oh, she came late. Oh no. Well, at least it's a change from coming too early, right? Get it? Hello?
Horrible.
I'll be here all week, you know?
Ugh.
Seraphin Bear says,
Kyle, I hope your tongue gets better.
why'd you gotta say it like that? I hope it gets better too. Hey Taz, that's a nice sponsor icon right there. Is he a member on the thing? Let's look. I can't say I see Taz's name. That's particularly confusing. Oh, he became a member today. Well, damn, Taz. I give it up to you. You know, credit where credit is due, Taz. I appreciate this. And you know what? You're gonna end up on this list. Thank you. Thank you. Everybody live your life, and you'll see me again soon. Maybe I'll play something, but I think I have to read more Harry Potter, which again is a shame I can't do on the internet without them coming for me and just flagging that shit down. So go to the Discord or suggest to me songs directly that I should have Yoda sing, because I need it to be something that hasn't been overdone, but to be also hilarious. So thank you. Believe in you. Help me. Help you. I like this guy. I was never here. He's got a Roblox default. See, this is how you comment, folks. Read it and weep. You know? Boom. You want to be this guy in the comments. You know? That's your first impression. Roblox default image. And I was never here at the very end of a stream.
Linda says that he is there. She says that he's on the 4th column, 3rd down.
Linda saw him?
Yes.
Damn!
4th column.
He is there! Man, this is like a Where's Waldo adventure for you guys, huh? I wonder if anybody read that label on the Sweet and Sour video then. That's a problem. I didn't expect people to actually do things. I had some of the craziest juicy stuff in the videos, and I still get comments of people going, bro, your tabs are showing. So it's like, oh, you know, what the hell? But yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Thank you, Linda. He's already there. Saves me the trouble of, cutting time out of my busy, crying, period that I have post stream. I'll see you guys later.